5 days after Alfred Lee's story broke, the London Evening Standard cited American intelligence reports confirming that 19-year-old Wang Weilin was dead. The article was attributed to the Standard's Beijing correspondent, John Passmore. Do you recall that article?
Not at all. And now you tell me that it was American intelligence sources. I know it couldn't have been me writing it because I didn't have any American intelligence sources. I had British diplomats who helped me, but not Americans.
So you don't have any evidence that he was executed?
No, I never knew who he was or what happened to him.
I mean, is that usual? Because it's your name there. Is it usual that reports are attributed to a journalist but actually wasn't written by him?
Oh, absolutely. It looks so much better if you've got a man out in Beijing and he's written this report. But the report may have come from anywhere. Sometimes it's done out there, sometimes it's done in the office. But I don't remember it, I'm afraid. Well, I remember cobbling a lot of stuff, but not this one.
Do you think that's a comment both on China and on journalism? When access is forbidden, we fill the gaps.
Oh, yes. Yes, you must have something to fill the gap. The Chinese have a saying, they call it news from the footpath. And it was the rumour mill. And, of course, Beijing was absolutely full of rumours. As for generations, I suppose, Chinese people had had their news from their next-door neighbour, because the government said it wasn't going to give them any. And, yes, this sort of thing would have gone around the city like wildfire.
And the honest answer, as far as the tank man is concerned, is that we don't really know who he was or what he was. And I think because of China, we'll probably never know.
Probably not.
I followed the paper trail of the reports that appeared in the Western press naming him as Wang Weilin. The reports that he'd been executed, I looked into these, and I just concluded at the end of that investigation that we actually had no idea what this man was called, what his real name was, and we had even less idea of what had happened to him. He'd simply disappeared.
There's been only one crack in the wall of silence. In 1990, Jiang Zemin, the man who would soon be president of China, was asked point blank by Barbara Walters.
What happened to the young man?
I think this young man will be not killed by the tank.
No, but did you arrest him? We heard he was arrested and executed.
Well,
I can't confirm whether this young man you mentioned was arrested or not.
You do not know what happened to him?
But I think never killed.
You think he was never killed?
I think never killed.
Never killed.
This was the last official statement ever made on the subject.
Every year at the anniversary, I got phone calls, I have interviews requests, I have journalists, I have teachers, I have students asking me, asking my organization, where is him? Who is him? How is him now? But until now, today, I don't have an answer.
For over a year, we also followed every lead, speaking to anyone who claimed to know the young man's name or his fate. Until, like those who had followed the trail before us, we came to understand that it is the mystery that gives the tank man his enduring power.
He didn't need to have a name. He spoke for the masses, the many who'd been silenced on June 4th. He was all of them. He didn't need a name. He still doesn't need a name, because the point he made, everyone got it, everyone heard it. It will endure long after this regime has become history.
Our journey in search of Tank Man brought us face to face with that other great mystery, China itself. Can the leadership's great gamble of economic reform and political repression succeed? Or will the spirit of Tank Man inevitably rise again?
The power of that story is not getting weaker because of the time, because we don't know who he is. It's actually getting stronger. That ultimate spirit of a freedom will last longer than the strength of tanks and machine guns. In the long frame of history, it's the human freedom, courage, dignity will stay and prevail. that picture will testify that forever.